You won't believe what Kyle Hamilton just said about Lamar Jackson and the Ravens' chances of making it to the Super Bowl. He dropped some bold statements that will leave any football fan absolutely stunned. We're talking full-on confidence, leadership, and a team ready for revenge right from the season opener. But does Lamar really have what it takes to carry the Ravens all the way to the NFL's most coveted trophy? Hamilton left no doubt about it, and what he revealed could completely change the way you see this team this season. Stick with me, because by the end, we'll break down every detail and show why this Super Bowl might be closer than you think. When Kyle Hamilton talks about Lamar Jackson, he's not just praising a teammate. He's describing the driving force behind the entire Baltimore Ravens. For Hamilton, Jackson isn't just a talented quarterback. He's the engine that sets the team's pace. He made it clear, we go at his speed. In other words, the team's ability to win and compete for the Super Bowl depends heavily on what Lamar can do on the field. Hamilton emphasizes that this confidence isn't an exaggeration. He sees Jackson as one of the best of all time, someone who could decide games on his own and create opportunities that other quarterbacks couldn't even imagine. Every touchdown, daring run, and precise pass reinforces Jackson's role as the player who can shape the destiny of an entire season. The safety also points out that Lamar's presence has an emotional impact on the team. Having a leader like him lifts everyone's morale, makes each player feel capable of contributing, and turns a locker room into an environment of total trust. Hamilton knows that when Jackson plays at his level, the Ravens become a real threat to any NFL opponent. Moreover, Hamilton notes that Lamar's talent goes far beyond stats or numbers. It's how he influences every play, commands the offense, and keeps the team competitive even in the toughest moments. For Hamilton, that makes all the difference, giving the Ravens a real shot at the title. And with all this confidence in Lamar, Hamilton sets the stage to talk about the belief shared across the entire roster, showing that it's not just him who blindly trusts the QB. It's the whole team, which brings us to the next point. Hamilton isn't the only one who trusts Lamar Jackson completely. The whole team feels the same. He explained that everybody in the building agrees with me, making it clear that the respect and admiration for Lamar aren't just words. They shape the team's collective mindset. When players know they have a quarterback capable of deciding games on his own, it completely changes how they step onto the field. This shared confidence strengthens the team's chemistry. Every player feels safer taking responsibility and calculated risks because they know Lamar will keep the offense alive and create opportunities. It's like having a reference point that keeps everyone aligned, no matter what's happening in the game. Hamilton understands that this collective faith in Jackson turns every matchup into a real chance to win. It's not just believing Lamar can make plays. It's knowing he can carry the team in crucial moments. And that certainty gives the Ravens a psychological edge over any opponent. Moreover, trusting the QB allows Hamilton and the defense to play more aggressively and strategically. When the offense is in the hands of someone reliable, the defense can focus on applying pressure, taking risks, and creating turnovers, knowing Lamar keeps the team competitive on the other side of the field. It's exactly this connection between collective trust and on-field performance that sets the stage for Hamilton to talk about Lamar's importance in moments of defeat and revenge, which is the theme of the next topic. Hamilton hasn't forgotten what happened last season against the Buffalo Bills. The Ravens came very close to reaching the AFC Championship, but were eliminated in the playoffs. Despite the loss, Lamar Jackson threw 3 touchdowns and kept the team competitive until the very end. Hamilton uses this example to show that even when things go wrong, Jackson can carry the team. He points out that the mistakes that cost a victory, like the interception and the goal line loss, don't diminish Lamar's impact. Hamilton sees Jackson as a leader who keeps the team united and focused, even in frustrating moments. To him, this is proof of exceptional talent and maturity. Hamilton also highlights that these experiences strengthen the team. Every setback becomes a learning opportunity, and having a top-level QB like Lamar ensures the Ravens always have a chance to turn things around next time. Additionally, Hamilton believed the rivalry with the Bills provides extra motivation. He sees the matchups as tests that show who's ready to compete for the title. And according to him, Lamar is always up to the challenge. With these high-stakes matchups in mind, Hamilton emphasizes that the ultimate goal isn't just winning one game. It's reaching the Super Bowl, which brings us to the next topic. Hamilton is direct. As long as Lamar Jackson is leading, the Ravens have a real shot at the Super Bowl. He stated confidently, "As long as he's here, we have a chance to lift the trophy at the end of the year." That's not hyperbole. He's one of the best ever. For Hamilton, there's no doubt about the QB's leadership and game-deciding ability. He sees Lamar not just as a talented player, but as the central figure connecting the whole team. Every offensive play runs through him, and his skill influences not only the offense, but also the defense's confidence and the team's overall motivation. Hamilton believes this influence is crucial to keeping the Ravens competitive all season. Moreover, Hamilton points out that having Jackson on the field gives teammates the freedom to take risks. Knowing the QB can change the course of a game, other players feel encouraged to attempt strategic, creative plays that increase their chances of winning. Hamilton also stresses that this goal isn't just individual or theoretical, it's real, concrete, and shared by the entire roster. The Super Bowl goal is always on everyone's mind, and Jackson is a reference point that turns this ambition into a real possibility. With the season about to kick off, Hamilton looks at the first challenges, especially the opener against the Bills, which adds extra motivation and sets the team up for revenge, as we'll see next.
All right, we're already past the halfway point of this video, but before we continue, I noticed you haven't left a like yet. It's really important because it helps YouTube keep showing you my content so I can keep bringing you the best news about the Baltimore Ravens. So go ahead and hit that like button. It's free and it really helps. Thanks. Now let's get back to it.
The season kicks off with a direct matchup against the Buffalo Bills, the same team that knocked the Ravens out in the playoffs. Hamilton sees this game not just as an opener, but as a chance for revenge and redemption. He believes Lamar is more than ready to lead the team and fix past mistakes. He emphasizes that this kind of motivation doesn't just affect the quarterbacks or starters. Every player feels the impact. Knowing Lamar is focused and ready to shine gives each teammate extra confidence and energy, making the team more cohesive and competitive. Hamilton also sees this opener as a barometer for the season. A strong performance against a heavyweight like the Bills can set the tone for the upcoming games and show that Baltimore is ready to compete all the way to the Super Bowl. He also reminds us that the history between the two teams is balanced and full of tension. Every matchup is a test of skill, strategy, and resilience, and Hamilton believes Lamar is the leader capable of overcoming whatever challenges the Bills present. And this confidence in Jackson isn't just internal. Hamilton also sent a message to the NFL, making it clear the Ravens are ready for any challenge, which brings us to the next topic. Hamilton doesn't just trust Lamar internally. He uses his words to send a warning to the entire league. He makes it clear that the Ravens are a dangerous team as long as Jackson is on the field. This message is both respect and a warning to opponents. Facing Baltimore means facing a squad led by one of the NFL's best QBs. He shows that the combination of leadership, talent, and experience makes the team a real threat. Hamilton knows his words boost team morale and make it clear to rivals there's no room to underestimate the Ravens. Moreover, Hamilton believes his stance motivates the team. By voicing his confidence in Jackson, he inspires teammates to trust the collective plan, overcome challenges, and recognize the importance of every game in reaching the ultimate goal, the Super Bowl. This message also strengthens a connection between defense and offense. Hamilton shows that trust and communication are key, and as long as Lamar commands the offense, the defense will have the motivation and energy to dominate the other side of the field. And all of this ties directly into the Bills' rivalry, kicking off the season with high stakes and a perfect stage to showcase Jackson's strength, leading us to the final topic. The Ravens open the season against the Bills, and Hamilton knows this game is special. The history is close. 6 wins for Baltimore, 7 for Buffalo in 13 matchups, including playoffs. Every game is a battle, and Hamilton believes Lamar is ready to lead the team in the revenge game everyone's expecting. He recalls in the last matchup, Lamar threw 3 touchdowns, but mistakes by other players cost a victory. This only reinforces the QB's importance. He can carry the team, decide games, and give a real chance at winning even in tough situations. Hamilton also sees this game as a launching point for the entire season. A strong performance from Jackson and the Ravens against the Bills can set the tone, boost confidence for the upcoming challenges, and build momentum toward the Super Bowl. He also notes the Ravens' slight favoritism, 1.5 points according to CBS Sports, as extra motivation. He believes that with Lamar in command, the team has the talent and leadership to overcome any obstacle and show from week one that they're ready to fight for the title. And with that, Hamilton closes his message. As long as Jackson is leading, the Ravens will always have a real shot at lifting the trophy, making every game decisive and every opponent a thrilling challenge. Kyle Hamilton made it crystal clear. As long as Lamar Jackson is at the helm, the Ravens have a real shot at the Super Bowl. He's not just trusting the QB's talent. He's showing that the whole team shares the same confidence, built play by play, tackle by tackle, and touchdown by touchdown. Hamilton emphasizes that the Ravens' success depends on Jackson's leadership, and every challenge, every rival like the Bills, is just another chance to prove the team is ready to win. What Hamilton revealed is more than a statement of faith. It's a warning to the entire NFL. The Ravens have a leader capable of carrying the team in crucial moments and turning every game into a shot at the top. The season is starting, and expectations have never been higher. With Lamar leading and Hamilton trusting him completely, the Ravens promise to show strength, grit, and talent from the very first minute. And the big question remains, can they turn this confidence into a trophy? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. As long as Lamar Jackson is on the field, the Baltimore Ravens are coming to fight all the way to the end.
And if you, just like me, are passionate about the world of football and want to learn more about the Ravens' legacy, don't leave this video without sharing it with that friend who is also a Baltimore Ravens fan and will love this content. See those video suggestions on your screen? The first one was handpicked just for you, and the other is a recommendation from YouTube itself. See you there, and until the next video, go Flock.